Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to go through all the different shades I have in the Mally Cream eyeshadow pencils. So I thought this would be a good video to make because whenever I was picking out the 6 shades that I wanted, it was kind of hard for me to find really good images of these shadows, and there didn't seem to be that many videos showing each color and kind of comparing and contrasting them with other cream eyeshadows. Which I know whenever I shop is very important to me because I want to know what kind of color I'm getting, especially when I have to order online and I can't see it in person. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go through these and hopefully that'll be helpful for you guys. So first up is a very dark shade. This is Deep Plum. It is in fact, shocking, I know, a deep plum. So it does have, almost none of these shadow sticks are matte, by the way. They all have some sort of sheen to them. However, I would say Deep Plum is probably one of the least shiny. It is maybe more of like a satin finish, but you can also kind of in sunlight catch a couple of sparkles here and there, but otherwise just pretty much your basic really dark plum color. Up next is a color called Dusk. Dusk is definitely a more shimmery shade. There are very evident chunks of glitter in this shade. It is much lighter, so I would say that while the plum color would be more of kind of like a smoky eye look, or you know, maybe like an eyeliner or smudged out kind of eye look, Dusk I think can be an all over lid shade and not be so intense. Glitter is more of a silver kind of pearl glitter running through it, but the base is kind of a mauvey purple shade, I would say. So this next shade, Rosy Taupe, I find to be quite similar to Dusk. However, the finishes are different. So in color tone, I feel like they're quite similar, but the finishes are very different. So Rosy Taupe is, I would say, in the taupe family, but it does have a rosy tint to it. And like Dusk, it kind of has maybe a little bit of mauve in there as well. But while Dusk, I would say, has the glitter effect going on, Rosy Taupe is more of a satin kind of finish to it. And again, not matte in any way, but definitely does not come off with that same glitter impact. Next up is a shade called Firework, and this is by far the most glitter-packed shade out of the bunch that I have. It's pretty much a champagne color, but with very intense shimmer to it. I will say though, I swatched this next to Champagne, which I don't currently have. The shade Champagne also had a significant amount of glitter to it, but I like Firework better just because it seems like it has a more pigmented base that the glitter is sitting in, while Champagne pretty much was just glitter. Firework seems to have a more kind of a peachy apricot champagne like pigmented base, not just the glitter, but there's like an actual pigmented base that the glitter is sitting in. So personally, I like Firework better. This next shade is the very first shade that I ever got in these Mally eyeshadow pencils, and this is Saddle Shimmer. It's definitely in the bronze brown family, but there is a significant amount of silver sparkle that you can see coming through in the darker bronze base. But I do find that this smudged out is a very pretty neutral kind of darker eye. The last shade that I have is kind of a more out there shade. It is Topaz. I would say Topaz is a true kind of copper shade. It definitely has a significant amount of red in its base. So the only kind of downside to Topaz, I would say, is that if you're not going to layer this up with another eyeshadow, it can be really hard not to kind of come off looking like you have sore eyes with this cream eyeshadow just on its own. But it is a gorgeous color nonetheless, and I would say this is more of one of the ones that has the sheen to it, so maybe more of a satin, but there's not a significant amount of glitter per se that's showing up in it. And the glitter that maybe you could see is more of a gold glitter, which in most of the other ones, the glitter running through them is silver. So that is it for my swatches, guys. Just to give you a reference though, I did want to show one of the Maybelline color tattoos, Bad to the Bronze, so you can kind of compare that with Saddle Shimmer. In my initial haul that I did when I got Saddle Shimmer, I do show it with Bad to the Bronze, but just so you can see it again here. So that would be Bad to the Bronze, and that would be Saddle Shimmer. Bad to the Bronze is just a bit lighter and actually has a cooler base than Saddle Shimmer does. And then just to kind of compare Dusk and Rosy Taupe, which are more, you know, kind of taupey mauve shades, I have this Tarte Emphasize cream eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Slate, which I would say Slate is pretty much a classic, oh my god, not mauve. What shade is this? Oh, I can't think of it. Same shade as like Nutty Taupe. Oh my god. So I would say Slate is pretty much a classic taupe shade. It is also shimmery. And right now it looks like in this lighting it's going to come up very similar to Bad to the Bronze, but I promise they're different. So there is Slate versus Rosy Taupe and Dusk, and I think you can see it just has, you know, that like that rosier kind of purpley mauve undertone versus a true taupe shade right there. Alright guys, so that is it for my swatches of the Mally Evercolor Shadow Sticks. Hopefully you found this helpful and informative whenever you're shopping online and picking out which shades you think will suit you best. I know I always love these videos where people really go through each of the shades and talk about them and show them next to each other. So yeah, if you found this helpful, please like this video or subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And until next time, see ya!